Hey guys, Shane, Garage of Constant Sorrow. Actually, not too much sorrow today. We're working on my wife's 19 Acura RDX. Just some plugs. She just crossed 100,000 miles, so figure I'd go ahead and swap them out. Let me show you. I actually already got started before I realized that I should put this out there and bring you guys with me. So here's what we got. Flip it. Alright, I'll just pull one plug so far. So basically, I used some air to blow out all this because there was a bunch of just sand and dust and crap on the where the coils sit. So one bolt holds each coil. The plug, there's no lock on it, so all you gotta do is just push this little tab right here. Ding, ding, ding. Slide it off and then inspect the coils. They look pretty good actually. They're I want to look for any carbon tracking, and they had like a couple of spots like right there that was like just a real light grayish, but I think it may just be from rubbing on something. Oh yeah, what kind of these? Hitachi. Interesting. The spark plug tube is so narrow that you can see how tight of a fit this is. I mean that because you can see the silver part is the spark plug tube, and that there's like almost no wiggle at all. Anyway, what I think I'm going to do is put a little dielectric grease just in here and probably around this outer part here, just in case it starts arcing or something. I don't know. We got one plug pulled out and compared it to the new one. I mean, you can see how much. It doesn't look bad. It's got a nice tan color to it. The electrode isn't hardly worn at all. I mean, at all. I don't know if you can see that, but that is pretty awesome. A testament to NGK plugs. That's amazing. That's, like I said, over 100,000 miles and almost nowhere. So we will. Well, here, let me put you in the tripod and we'll finish up the job. Won't you join me? That's my Mr. Rogers. Way back. For all you people who remember Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. This is a little resistance. Try not to force it. A little squeaky. Little mouse in there is pissed off. Come on now. Pretty much the same as the other one. Boy, I swear that gap is so tiny. I think the new one is just a little bit bigger gap. Just a hair. This long. All the way. Feels like it's moving too much. Hang on a second. Oh wait, let me look down. one vehicle I did spark plugs on. It was an older Toyota 4Runner or something. It had really narrow tubes like this, but it had some gunk that had gotten down in there, and a little bitty rock or pebble or something broke off and fell down in there and kept it from the socket from going on all the way. It doesn't appear that this has that problem. It just doesn't feel like it's engaging fully. I like it. Huh. Oh, this was interesting too. I went to stick my my light up here on the hood. Whatever this is, it's not steel. Probably aluminum, I guess, but I thought that was interesting. It's not magnetic, but it does sound like it's metal. It's gonna be alright, nice and easy now. Shut up, little mouse. That one looks just the same as the rest of them. Oh yeah, I gotta look up the torque specs for these. This isn't like the Nomega. You can't just go cranking down on willy-nilly. You gotta have proper torque specifications. Good. Man, such a small gap. Mind the gap. Went to what's it called? Italy. Not Italy. Ireland. Excuse me. Went to Ireland once and on their subway trains or whatever kind of trains it was. It wasn't subway, it wasn't underground, it was on the surface. So it was a metro rail of some sort. But everywhere they say mind the gap. So basically don't put your foot in the hole between the platform and the train. But it's everywhere. It's mind the gap, mind the gap. It's hilarious. Okay, I need to, what am I doing? Yeah, let's just do this real quick. What? Why is that? That's weird. Huh. Okay, so maybe the intakes on these are both partially open. Alright, what am I doing? We got the new plugs, we need, oh yeah, we got that right here. Anti-seize, I'm gonna go ahead and put some anti-seize on. You know, I don't understand why you wouldn't. I mean, even if you don't think it's gonna work, it can't hurt anything. I don't think. I'm aware of it. and this is what I did, basically. I'll show you in a second. Right, so basically, I just put it on the first few threads, you know. I mean, that's probably four or five threads, but you know, whatever. Just a little bit on the end there, so as you screw it in, it'll cover the rest of the threads on the way through. And it does wiggle a little bit. When I had to buy this, socket, spark plug socket. I got it on Amazon. It was just the cheapest one I could find. It's a no-name thing, but I love no-name tools because they're so cheap. But it's a 14 millimeter, and it's very thin-walled, so you can fit inside those tiny little spark plug tubes. Oh yeah, I gotta get the torque specs. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, 13 foot-pounds. What's the spec? I guess that's what Google AI says. But I found that it's pretty good at locating information like that. So I have no reason to doubt it. Alright, so we just put these in until they turn no mo. And go to the next one. Oh, and this was another thing about this. It's magnetic. I don't know if you can see in there. Shit, let's see, where are we at? This way. There's a little magnetic ring inside there that holds the plug instead of the old rubber insert that tended to get stuck when you're putting them back in. It would hold a little too well, and you pull the extension off, and the socket would be stuck on the plug, so you'd have to figure out a way to get the socket out of the hole. But this is pretty cool. I like this one because it's got its extension hooked onto it too. Yeah, this is all one piece, and it's got a little swivel thing. It's a little clunky, a little too much resistance, but whatever. It serves its purpose. Oh, and you want to use something to hold. That's why I wanted the magnetic one too, not just a regular old sockets, because you want to gently drop it down in there. I mean, not drop it, but gently slide it down, lower it down. You don't want to just put the plug from here and just drop it in there, because there's a chance that the electrode might hit something on the side or the bottom and close that gap. If you do that, all kinds of bad news. Well, I mean, it's not terrible. It's going to misfire, but you're not going to think of it because you're like, well, I just replaced the plugs. They're brand new. They should be fine. You're going to start looking at other things, and well, there you go. Wasted a lot of time. So lower them gently. All right, this. Aha, very nice. The satisfying click of a torque wrench. I love it. one thing I saw recently on one of the channels I watched. Anyway, that they were griping about how a lot of guys use a torque wrench, and they just like put a lot of force on it all of a sudden, and you could actually over torque something by doing that. And it's true. You want to gently turn the torque wrench with even amount of force. You don't want to just go until it goes click and then you're going past it. Bad news. That can really screw things up. So don't do that. Nice and easy with a torque wrench, smooth, and it will do its thing. Okay, now. Oh yeah, I was gonna find some. Where do I have it? All right, hang on, I'll be back. Okay, dielectric grease. That's what I was looking for, and I do have some. Or it's called silicone grease, also. So I'm just gonna put a little around this. I know I don't need to, and it's probably a lot of people think I'm stupid for doing it. Just a little protective measure. That's all. Alright, put this right in the tube. So, next. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. About dinner time. Time for a beer too. A little bit there. Last one. Probably can't see too well, but just right around that widest point, wherever it would contact that wall. And then this will be just a little. Like that. Okay. And now I need something to wipe this goop off my finger. Okay. Now we got our bolts right here. One for each. And where is it? What did I use? Oh yeah. Alright, don't use any kind of power tools, electric or air, to start a bolt. Always start them by hand and make sure they're spinning freely any threads. Oh, that one's got something on it. There we go. Now we can use our power tool. Again, gently. You don't want to hammer down on it. There we go. Don't overdo it. Put our electrical connectors back on. And these are nicely spaced to where you can't screw that up unless somebody's taken all this plastic stuff apart and the wires are able to reach other places. The way they have it set up in the factory, it can only go to, this far. So this obviously goes to this one, this obviously goes to this one. If that's not the case, mark them somehow so you remember where they went. Which coil they came off of. Oh, you know what? I need to do a belt too. Oh shit, yeah, I got cracks in this one. That'll be another video, and probably a lot of hair pulling. This is no space. Alright, so oh yeah, we got the cover. Good. Obviously, it doesn't do anything there to make it look pretty. Where is it? Where is it? Is it? Huh? Oh, maybe it's just. Okay. Alright. Good enough. Alrighty, we are done. Stick a fork in it. It's done. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to share. Please. Pretty please. Alright, we'll talk at you later.